So application wise, I would suggest welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be going over the pros and the cons for both the magnetic eyeliner and the 2-in-1 eyeliner. This one is a little bit of a newer formula. It is the lash adhesive with eyeliner versus this is eyeliner and magnet. So I was thinking about it the other day, and I've been seeing a lot of ads for different magnetic eyelashes or eyeliner eyelashes, and then also this one is the Lilly lashes. I know some other brands are starting to come out with the 2-in-1 eyeliner, so I wanted to go over my experience with using both of these and the pros and cons between them, so it'll help you guys out in deciding what kind of product would be best for you. So first off, let's go over price. So the Lilly Lashes one is $20. This one that is the magnetic eyeliner is by Moxie Lash. It is a liquid eyeliner, and it is $45 for this one that I have in my hand. They do have a mini one that is $30, and then they have a gel eyeliner that is $32. The Lilly Lashes one is your standard kind of felt tip eyeliner, and the Moxielash one is like a wand like this. So that's the first two main differences. Let's get into actual applying, and I'm going to show you guys each one on my eye. I'm going to start off with Moxielash. Let me put this out here. When Moxielash first came out, I thought this was the coolest thing on the planet, and I thought like the lash game has changed, forget eyelash glue, and I think we're getting into a point of evolving in this makeup world to a point where we're probably not going to be needing eyelash glue for very much longer. So for the Moxielash, it is a little bit of a chunkier formula, a little bit thicker. It's not runny at all, and it does have some tiny little chunks in it, if you can see. Now I'm applying the Moxielash one first because this one takes a lot longer to dry down, so that is another difference between the two. And for this one, it is more matte, and it does take a little bit of building up after you've used it for a while. And I'll link both of my video reviews for both of these individually, so if you want like a more in-depth review for each of these, I'll link them down below in the description box for you guys. So that is one complete line on my eye, and it does say to leave it for, I think it says, it was a while, I want to say like about a minute for it to not transfer anything, because if you do dip your finger on it, it does transfer. So we're gonna let this one do its thing, and I'm gonna put a little bit of mascara on this eye in the meantime. Before I forget, I like doing mascara before eyelashes. All right, so now that we're on the topic of Moxielash, let's talk about the actual eyelashes. So another thing between the 2-in-1 eyeliner and the Moxielash or any kind of magnetic eyeliner is that you do have to get eyelashes that do have the magnetic band on them. So they have these little bitty magnetics on the band right there, versus like the Lilly Lashes one, you can use any of your eyelashes that you have just already in your collection. Like I have some velour ones right here, I can just pop these right on, or I can do Lilly lashes, or I can do BH Cosmetics or Crave lashes. Any lashes that I really want to use, I can use with the Lilly lashes. But with the magnetic ones, you do have to make sure that they have the magnets on them. And that brings me to my next little issue with magnetic eyelashes, is that these do tend to hurt if you do have sensitive eyes. Like they are like sticking to your body, and if you put them too close together, you can kind of feel the magnets. And then another thing that is an issue is that since they're magnets and the eyeliner, you know, magnetizes to the little magnets, A lot of the times you'll get some residue from the eyeliners that sticks onto the magnets on here. They dry up and then they can have kind of a sharp feeling once you start using the eyelashes again and again over time, which is an issue that I've run into, that I tried washing these, and these are more expensive than most eyelashes because of the magnets on them, same with the eyeliners, but I find that they don't last as long as regular just eyelash glue and just regular eyelashes that are just laying around, because they do have that sharpness on them. So now I can tap my eye and there's no residue on there. So now we're gonna put the eyelashes on. Ooh, and they literally just stick right on your eye, and you can adjust them and everything. Now this brings me to my next thing that I've kind of run into that is not my favorite with the magnetic eyelashes, is that since the magnets are kind of underneath the lash band, the eyelashes will stick in a kind of weird way, whereas regular eyelashes, so like when you stick on regular eyelashes, you would put the glue on the edge of the band, while as the magnets are underneath. So instead of gluing on directly like that onto your eye, they kind of sit at more of like an angle like this on your eye. So that's another thing that I wanted to point out to you guys. And these are probably gonna be the ones I'm gonna use for this eye. Yeah, we can do that. I don't have the same eyelashes. So with the Lilly lashes, it is a little bit easier because it is just a felt tip eyeliner. And with the Lilly lashes eyeliner, I do find you can get a little bit of a thinner line and build that thinner line up instead of having to do like a thick band for the magnetic eyeliner. And the Lilly lashes one dries pretty fast, so I'm gonna flop on some mascara. So now that we got this one on, this you literally just kind of press it onto the liner and it sticks right away. It doesn't like cling on like a magnet just attracts to itself. So this one you do have to kind of push it onto where you got it. But I mean, for both eyelashes, it took me like no time to put them on. So as for the wear test throughout the day, I am more confident in the magnetic eyelashes lasting me longer throughout the day, because with the liquid liner 2-in-1, it is more similar to a glue eyeliner mix, so it can lift on the inner corner throughout the day, while as the magnetic eyeliner, I feel hardly ever does that unless you're like in a position where it's like raining or crying or something like that. That's when it'll start falling apart. But other than that, like the magnetic eyeliners are on your eye. So application wise, I would suggest a magnetic eyeliner for someone who doesn't have the best steady hand, who isn't really trying to get it like super precise to their lash line to blur the look of the false eyelash look to their eyes. Like my mom is definitely a person that doesn't really have a steady hand, can't really do a straight line on her eyes, and has trouble putting eyelashes right up to her lash line. For someone who is in a rush but still likes the whole look of eyelashes, it definitely takes out that extra step of putting eyeliner on, if you do put eyeliner on, and then taking your eyelash and putting glue on and waiting for it to dry a little bit and then trying to finesse it into your eyes. It kind of takes away a step, and it's literally a 2-in-1. So I think there's definitely a market for both of them, and hopefully this video kind of is like, oh, okay, I like the sound of that better, or I like the sound of that better. So That's why I wanted to make this video for you guys. So if you guys have any other questions regarding the magnetic eyelashes or the 2-in-1 eyeliner, let me know in the comments if I forgot to address anything. But all in all, I do lean towards the 2-in-1 eyeliner a little bit more. I feel like I'm a little bit more flexible with choosing the eyelashes. It's easier on my wallet to choose this over the magnetic eyelashes. Like I said, the actual eyeliner is more expensive with this brand, and you do have to buy the eyelashes with the magnets in it rather than using like a liquid liner that is tacky that you can do any lashes that you have in your collection, and you can always just pop them off. Both of them are pretty good without taking, you know, the eyeliner off. If you are going like a whole day, they do kind of take the eyeliner off, but as far as like, you know, if you're just going to like a dinner or something, or you're at work and you don't really want to wear eyelashes when you get off work to the grocery store, you can just, you know, pop them off and you're not going to look like a crazy person. So that's another good thing about both of them. And then the Moxielash does come with a little case where you can kind of magnetize them back into the case, while as like the velour one, I keep pretty much all of my lashes in a case. I do have a few pairs of eyelashes that are just kind of, you know, hanging around. But definitely let me know if you guys have tried either the 2-in-1 eyeliner or the magnetic eyeliner. Which one do you prefer in the comments? And if you guys have any questions, don't forget to hit me up with your question, and I'll have the video on both of these individually, the review, up on my channel. I'll have both of those linked down below for you guys. But if you guys want to check out another video of mine, I did do a video on the Becca Zero Pigment Foundation, which was a bit of a gimmick, but if you want to see why, I'll have that video linked right over here for you guys. This video will be suggested to you by YouTube, and my face will be right here where you click on it and subscribe to my channel.